Yo, what's up, guys? It's Persistence, and so I've been every single tank power in the game, but I haven't done a fire tank loadout video before, like I did with the other powers, with the other tank powers. And so I switched from Rage yesterday because Rage got really boring, and hearing that fucking heartbeat really got boring. You know, that fucking severe punishment heartbeat before you Rage crash. It's like dum 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 dum, dum, and then you fucking pop your chain or whatever. I got sick and tired of hearing that shit. Plus, I mastered rage tanking, and so it's not really a challenge. Therefore, it got really boring. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, let's take a look at my gear to see how I'm modded and everything, and I'm gonna tell you guys how to mod as fire, because a lot of people say that you need to mod resto and health. People say that you need, resto. You need to mod resto for fire, and I'm gonna tell you guys that you don't, because if you don't, let's say that you mod health and dominance, which is how you're supposed to mod as fire, right? The heals, the amount of heals that you're gonna get from, let's say, Stoke Flames and your supercharge and everything like that, and this power right here, it's not gonna be dramatically different if you mod resto. You know what I mean? So there's really no point in putting resto in, because the heals won't be much different than like not modding resto, and so it's pretty much useless. Just don't fucking mod resto. So mod health and dominance, because as a fire tank your defense does not get buffed like, let's say, earth or ice, and so you're gonna be taking damage that's not reduced. The more health you have, the more, pretty much, the less damage you're gonna be taking, because you have more health, therefore you can withstand more damage. So mod health and dominance. So let's take a look at the skill points tree. So basically, get all your critical healing chance and magnitudes for every weapon. After that, focus on health for every weapon, and then after that, focus on dominance. After that, focus on defense or resto, or both if you can. I'm pretty sure you can. Let's get into the powers. Immolation. Okay, get the first power. Go down, go to the left, get Inflame, Burnout, Meteor, Overheat, and Stoke Flames. Ignition Tree, get Fireball, go over to the left and get Absorb Heat, Backdraft, Burning Determination, and the Supercharge Eternal Flame. Alright, iconic powers, you're gonna go into Miracle Worker and Empathic Healing, Intimidating Gaze to get more dominance, of course, and then get Mesmerizing Lasso. This is gonna be your single pull, because fire doesn't have a pull where it's like, let's say, fucking earth, the earthen grip, or whatever it is. Fire doesn't have a pull where like a single ad gets stunned and then gets pulled towards you. You know what I'm talking about? You guys know what I'm talking about. Fire only has Fireball, so I use the lasso from time to time. So this is my loadout from left to right. Burnout, Inflame, Stoke Flames, Eternal Flame, Backdraft, and Burning Determination. Now, Inflame can be replaced by a single taunt. Like, let's say you're in God of Monsters, second boss, and of course you're not gonna have a solo tank for that boss, because there's gonna be multiple bosses, and you're gonna need to separate the bosses from the Phoenix so they don't heal, especially in God of Monsters Elite. And so if you're a fire tank in there, and if you're not taking the ads, I mean all the bosses, you're gonna be taking like one boss at a time. And so to separate the bosses, you're gonna need a single taunt that's stronger than just let's say Backdraft, like any other pool. So a single taunt, I would replace Inflame with Fireball or Mesmerizing Lasso. For survival mode, I prefer Fireball, but for raids, I would prefer Mesmerizing Lasso, just so the ads get stunned, or like I ended up stunning the Phoenix one time and it was really helpful, because it's kind of hard to pull the Phoenix in God of Monsters. So yeah, Mesmerizing Lasso for raids, and for SM, I would definitely go with Fireball. And so essentially, as fire, you're gonna need to block, because like I said, your defense is not buffed like ice or earth, and so you're gonna be taking damage that's not reduced. You're gonna need a block a lot, like a lot. You're gonna need a fucking turtle your fucking ass off. Like as ice, you can pop reflection and then, you know, do your weapon combos and stuff like that. But if you're taking hits as fire and you're trying to do this shit right here, you're trying to do that and pop your heals and be like, oh shit, fuck, I got some resto. My resto is fucking buffed and I got 70k health. Let's get it. No. So try to not use Stoke Flames as much as Burning Termination, because I use Burning Termination way more than Stoke Flames, and the reason why is because when you're in trouble, you're gonna want to use Stoke Flames. So Eternal Flame you're gonna use when the healer is down, or when you're in big trouble, like when there's a red skull that hits really really hard. So yeah, basically it for the loadout. Like I said, as fire, you're gonna need a block a lot. Do not do your weapon combos. Do not do weapon mastery and then pop a healing power and think that you're really OP. So the best that you could do is pop a power, get your health up, and just block. And pop Burning Termination when you're taking a lot of damage and you're in trouble. Go ahead and pop Stoke Flames. Or if the healer sucks, I would use Stoke Flames a lot. And Inflame, like I said, you can replace that with a single taunt for some raids, and definitely in survival mode to separate bosses. And so yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm out. Peace.